to student protests that have left 6 people dead and scores injured. The main university in the capital, Dhaka, was at the center of the violence.
They are relentless in their demands. Thousands of angry university students want an end to what they say are unfair hiring rules for government jobs. The students argue most of these prestigious jobs should be awarded on merit, not through a quota system that favors relatives of war veterans.
The grandchildren of freedom fighters shouldn't get a quota for jobs. That generation has already benefited from the system. We're not saying the quota system should be abolished. We're talking about reforming it.
As rallies intensified, the government deployed paramilitary forces to try to quell the protests. And violent clashes occurred between the protesters and other students supporting the government.
We were rallying, and suddenly members of the ruling party's student wing attacked us. Then we headed towards Vice-Chancellor's house. When we stopped there, they attacked us again from behind. They were hitting our heads in a targeted way.
Some pro-government students accused the demonstrators of vandalism. Hospitals are filled with hundreds of injured students. Some have lost their lives. The students know protesting is risky in a country that's tough on dissent. But they say it's their future that is at stake. Hundreds of thousands of new graduates will be competing for a small number of government jobs. Many see this as unfair as Bangladesh faces high unemployment, inflation, and a flailing economy.
We want a sensible reform of the quota system. I'm a student at the Dhaka University. If I don't get any job after 6 years of study, that will create suffering for me and my family. What will the government do then?
Following the protests, the Supreme Court paused its ruling on the recently reinstated quotas. But the students say they will not stop protesting until they are permanently removed.